Yo!
Listen!
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So we finally got some official news on the first Blade and Sorcery DLC. Like, answer honestly, like, are y'all not excited? I wasn't expecting DLC for Blade and Sorcery. It's kind of bonkers. But let's just look at what we got going on. I'm not gonna read everything. I'll have a link to this if you guys want to go through everything. We're just gonna do like a quick summarization. But this upcoming update, the Bayeth updates, are a series of free content updates from now until the end of 2026, adding lore, canon, weapons, armor, and some small features to Sandbox and Crystal Hunt. Let's look. New weapons. Cut right to the chase. Funny, hee hee, haha. Okay, this one I will read because it's actually kind of hype. So, shurikens, right? You may have noticed a limitation in Blade and Sorcery where throwing things feels a lot more like pushing away with telekinesis. That's true. Versus how you might expect a thrown weapon to work in real life. This was always a limitation with the way physics work in the game. So thrown weapons in Blade and Sorcery kind of shot forward like Magneto pushing a dagger rather than spinning an axe. That is a very accurate way to describe throwing in Blade and Sorcery. I got used to it though. I'm a skilled thrower. However, with a little bit of dev trickery, the shuriken is different in that it actually throws and actually spins. Also designed to be as little finicky as possible so that the blade actually penetrates and doesn't just bounce off the enemies. When I first read this, I was hoping that they were gonna be like, that's how it's gonna feel with all weapons, but I'm used to it. And I mean, this makes it different. This is exciting, even though it's small, it's gonna be dope. Smaller one-handed weapons, Sai, like in-game built without being a mod, fire. Can't wait to use those. A Kama. Okay, now look, there's some modded Kamas that I've used, right? And like I'll hook an enemy with it, and I want to be like, I want the game to like expect me to be able to move them around while I have them pierced with it, but it doesn't really work like that. So I'm hoping somehow they can have the physics work that way. That would be nice, but they look dope. And these only look like, I just want to say, the weapons we've seen, or these two, look like they're like tier 1, so we don't know what we're missing yet all the way. Next, a favorite weapon of mine in general, underrated, a Kanabo. Am I pronouncing it right, wrong? Don't ask me that. If you guys watched our PC VR Crystal Hunt playthrough, I used the pole arm. Yeah. Or either it was one of the pole arms or like a great axe or something. So this is gonna be like right up the alley. And then this is a pole arm, like a Chinese style one. But then they start to cook even more. We got this one-handed Jan Madao. Don't know if I said that right, but look at this. It looks like a bow staff. Well, a bow staff with fire out of both ends. Are we cooking right now? No pun intended, because there's fire. Get it? Laugh. Hee hee. Hit the like. But then armor. Brand new Reiki armor. That's the new faction we'll be encountering and all their weapons and stuff in this first part of the DLC. Go along with the Rakta update. Unfortunately, I don't have any previews that show the final product as it is under development. These are the Baron's words, by the way. But I should have something ready for the next news, so stay tuned. Achievements. I totally expected achievements to be a thing with the Crystal Hunt update, but we got them now, which is exciting. I want to, like, you know, when I'm not like doing mods for Blade and Sorcery or just scrapping with NPCs, I want to go achievement hunting. Release date. Team still bug fixing, despite the appearance that it might be nearly ready. In reality, some weapons still have big collider issues. I was kind of talking about that. Phasing due to their thin design. They're reluctant to give a solid release date. You never know how smoothly or not smoothly. We already know how that goes. We're just excited. Ballpark is an October release. Oh. Okay. Be able to confirm an exact date the closer we get to a release. All right. I didn't get to that part. Okay. October, that's That's not bad at all. But that's all the news, you guys. Hey, I'm excited. Hope you're excited. Look at some of this armor. Look at these weapons. I mean, hey, let me know though. Even though I didn't make a video on this part, the Crystal Hunt update was technically the Eridan update. We already have that armor. Which faction are you guys most excited for? Rakta, Centaura, Partib, or the Madlu? Let me know. We're seeing what the Rakta looks like. It's very what would you say, like Asiatic inspired, you know, Chinese style weapons, Japanese weapons, and the armor looks very Japanese influence. I'm excited, and I'm even more excited for the other factions because it seems like they all have like some cultural connection, which will add more diversity to the gameplay. Hey, I appreciate y'all as always. Hit the like. If you're new, hit the subscribe. Join the Discord if you want. And I will, of course, see you in the next video. Peace.